Hey Taurus, how are we doing? It's me, your girl, the Kinky Witch. Now, Taurus, ignore the face, okay? It's one of them days that a girl goes through, and you know what I'm talking about. So, we just gotta have the pimple patches on today so that we could get this thing done and over with, because the audacity. All right, Turin, we're here, guys, to see what spirit has to guide you, what guidance spirit has for your April 2024 Midheaven career. Okay, so we're going to be looking at your 10th house. We're looking for guidance in, your professional life, your public persona, how you make your money, and if you're going to get more of it or somebody trying to stop it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Torin, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Okay, click the notification bell. Let me know that you are here and you are understanding what's going on. If it resonates, let a girl know, okay? All right. If you are not aware of what your 10th house is or even know what your birth chart is, all right, I'm going to pin a video in the description of this video that basically walks you through how to find your birth chart and understand the information being presented to you in it, and then locating where your 10th house is. So this message is for people with Taurus in their 10th house, but it can also apply to your sun, moon, rising, and descendant. Okay, everybody focuses on the big three. I focus on the big four. You got to know where you're coming from to know where you go. Just saying. Just saying. All right. All right. Divine Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, and guides, I ask that you allow me to see and say all that I must. What is your guidance for Taurus? What is your guidance for Taurus for their career? April 2024. Oh. Well, Taurus. Hold on. Let's get this together real quick. Okay. First one we have is 44. Breaks down to 8, which we are in a 8 year. There we go. We're in an 8 year, right? So 8 is very significant. So anytime the number 8 comes out for you this year in anything, remember there's karma at play here. And not just karma for like right now, what I'm getting is ancestral karma, lineage karma. That's what Spirit's been giving me, right? Since the beginning. Things you do now sow the seeds for, not just for your tomorrow, but your children's children's tomorrow, and even dimensionally. So this karma is not just going laterally, it's going horizontally into other dimensions, okay? It's just the message I'm getting, so I got to give it to you. So the perfect storm, okay? The courage to step into life. Ooh, Taurus, the courage to step into life. Taurus, you're stepping into a new beginning, right? Or even if, this is what I'm getting, you may have been in hermit mode. You may have taken yourself out of the game. You may have said, I need a break. You may have said, I need to focus on something else right now. Family comes first. My health is coming first. So you may have taken a break from your career. You may have been playing it slow, playing it small, observing what's happening around you. But this perfect storm is starting within you, right? It's in the heart portal. So this isn't something that is happening outside of you, Taurus. This is something that is happening from within. You are the perfect storm, and you're at a space now where you are ready to go. Okay? I'll be remiss to say, this is giving me Oya energy. This is also giving me Tower energy. Oya is an Orisha, and she comes through like a storm, like a wind. She comes through a change, right? Much like the tower comes through and it breaks down existing structures that are not working, and so we can have a clear grounds to build up new structures, lasting structures, right? So I'm fidgety, guys. So if I'm fidgety, don't pay attention to that. It's just that the energies that are coming through have me fidgety. So this is telling me you're ready to go. You're itching. You're chomping at the bit. You're like, let me at him, let me at him. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Right? So if there's a position that is opening up in your company, apply for it. If there's a position in a different company, in a different state, in a different country, apply for it. Okay, this is the perfect storm. You are ready to go, right? Take that step you need and be courageous and step into life, right? It's time for you to start living, is what I'm getting. Jeweled web 32-5, right? 32 breaks down to 5. Connectivity. Connections will help you here. Networking, they just said. Friend group, church group, sorority, fraternity, any social networks, social media, any social network, social function. Spirit is saying, take the opportunity. It's time for change. So if you love to be a solitary figure, Taurus, Spirit wants you to now go out and network, go out and make connections. Spirit wants you to utilize the connections that you already have. It is in these connections that this perfect storm will be triggered, you'll be able to start engaging in this monumental life transforming change that you're going through. Blackbirds, crows, ravens, they are significant at this time. It's spring, so we see them a lot more. I've been seeing them where I live a lot more, right? Sometimes you see solitary ones, but most often they're in pairs, right? Or in groups. So this is telling me connections, forming connections, leaning on your connections that you have, right? It's gonna be worthwhile and advantageous for you at this time. Also, I feel like you're gonna catch something big. Like, look at the stickiness in the web, and look at all the particles and elements and things being caught in this web. And I'm getting that it's not just like the web is like entrapping people. The web is pulling people, places, and things together, right? Fives talk about change, and storms come through to create broad sweeping change, right? The next one we have is 25, which breaks down to 7. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal, right? So for some of you Taurans who've been hitting the pavement, for some of you Taurans who's been focusing on the grind, who's been putting in some hard work out there, Spirit is calling for you to take a little bit of a rest, a break in the month of April. Okay? Love could also be coming through too. So we may see a shift in priorities for you as well. And I say love because right here, it looks like a heart to me. And it also looks like a rose quartz crystal. But love could be coming through, and in that love coming through, you're prioritizing that. Yeah, there's a snail here on top of that. Yeah. Even the fox is resting. And then there is a crystal here, right? You could be, sorry, there's a little fox. I just saw that, right? So you're resting, two messages are coming through here, Taurus, okay? Some of you Taurans, you've been asleep long enough. Spirit is waking you up. This perfect storm is coming through to wake you up. right? Spirit wants you, all Taurans, even people that have been going, and now Spirit is calling on you to rest with this Garden of Venus, with the jeweled web, connectivity, connections. I know this is a midheaven career reading, but I'm getting heavily love coming through for you, Taurus, as well. So April is a time where you're being called to be flexible, right? You're being called to switch your pace. So if you're a go-getter, you've been going, Spirit is like, slow down, take a break, go on vacation. Because sometimes we need to do that because there's something big coming on the horizon, right? You could be getting a promotion. You come back and you get a promotion, or you get a promotion and the task that you're being promoted to do is monumental, and you look at your bosses and you're like, listen, I'm gonna take a 3-week break so I could rest, recenter, and come back fresh and ready to take on this new project, take over this new role, right? Sometimes we need to do that. We need to collect ourselves, right? Sometimes we're transitioning from one position to another, and those connections that we have are the ones that put us on. And in putting us on, you're like, okay, this is going to require me to move, not just into a new apartment, but we're moving states, like I said, moving countries, moving to different areas. And it's going to take you a while to get there. So by the time you've accepted a position, you've resigned from your current role, and you're getting ready to move, take a break, rest yourself, renew yourself so that you're fresh and ready for whatever this is that's coming in. Okay, 25 breaks down to 7. 7 is the number of spirit. So at this time, I will say to you, in this break, make sure you're connecting to spirit, connecting with your guides, right? I don't care what denomination you are. I don't care if you're non-denominational. I don't care if you don't believe in church, God, goddesses, whatever. Whatever you believe in, rest and connect to that. Period. Whatever you believe in, rest and connect to that. Okay? You believe in you, rest and connect to your I am. Okay? The next one we have is 64. Breaks down to 10. 10 breaks down to 1. This is a new beginning. This is change. This is new opportunities, right? Woodwives, adaptability. You are being called and asked to be adaptable and flexible in April. Whatever the opportunity is that's coming through for you, Taurus, in April, is something that I'm getting the strong sense from spirit that this is something that you have never thought would happen to you. And now that it is happening to you, you're going to have to change how you do things. Taurans can be fixed. You can be fixed. And in being fixed, you like what you like, you don't what you don't. Okay? And I'm not saying you are a fixed sign, because I'm not going to lie to you, when it comes to those kind of elements of the signs, I'm not connected to that yet. But there's a rigidity I'm getting here that spirit is saying you can be fixed in your thinking and your beliefs. So that's why spirit is calling on you and hammering home. It's time for you to be adaptable, because this change that's coming in for you, it is a start of something new. All right. So something new is starting for you in your career, Taurus. And spirit wants you to embrace it. Spirit also wants you to take the time out to rest and renew and recharge your batteries, okay? If you're coming out of a time where you've been resting and renewing yourself and recharging your batteries, you're going to come back and it's full force. Whatever has happened to you, though, in the past is igniting a perfect storm of change, and this is change for the better. Let's clarify perfect storm. Yes, 8 of Pentacles. Good, nice, nice, nice. I'm going to show you guys. I just had to call that out because I just feel like that's just a confirmation for what Spirit has said. Take it. All right, guys, I gotta check my phone. I'm waiting for my mom to call me, and I don't want to miss her call. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, the first card we have for you is the Eight of Pentacles, right? Eight of Pentacles. So usually the Three of Pentacles, right? People are like, that's mastery. The Eight of Pentacles for me is you've been putting in the work, and you have been working on mastering your craft. And we see someone here that has put in the work, all right? So if we're talking about patents, if we're talking about books, if we're talking about plays, if we're talking about music, you have iterations upon iterations of what you're working on until you've kind of perfected it. This perfect storm that is here is because you have finally perfected something that is about to catapult you, right? The Fool. It is about to catapult you into change. Okay, the Fool talks about taking that leap of faith, right? The Fool talks about being okay with not knowing what the future holds, but setting off on this journey. You're taking this perfected thing that you've created and you're getting ready to shop it around, right? It could be you're getting your degree, you're getting your certifications, your professional certifications, and you finally, yes, you got that now, right? So I know sometimes, like, let's do social work. You get your letters when you get your certification, and with each letter it gives you a higher level of competency and also puts you, now it starts to put you in a different pay scale, pay band, pay grade, right? And so you're taking your knowledge, taking what you've built, taking what you've worked on, and you're ready for something new, and you're setting off on this, right? The perfect storm is coming through, and it is going to move you. It is going to catapult you. It will not keep you in the same place. So whatever you've done, working towards this new beginning will pay off. The Lovers is coming through. All right, I touched briefly that I do feel like you have a connection coming through Taurus in April, but the Lovers talks about partnership. We also talked about connectivity, the jewel web. This, however, is still coming through to clarify the perfect storm. So there is someone coming into your life, or someone that is in your life that is encouraging you, that's pushing you to continue with working on what you're working on, building what you're building, right? They're like, go ahead, apply for that new position. I have your back. You are supported. So Taurus, I'm getting very much here that you have support. And that is why this Fool is taking off, because there's someone there that has your back. Knight of Cups. This person is coming through energetically as the Knight of Cups. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, but what I'm getting for you here is that this perfect storm is here because you're fully supported to go out and take on your dreams, Taurus, at this time. Let's clarify connectivity, jeweled web. All right. We stop where Spirit wants us to stop. We have the Six of Swords, right? We're sailing away. We are leaving something in the past that doesn't serve us, right? And yet again, there are two people in this, so I'm going to double down on you have support that is going to make it easier for you to make this decision to move on. So yet again, there's an opportunity coming through here that calls for you to move. The Six of Swords is clarifying that and confirming that for me. You will be getting an opportunity that will take you away from what is normal. Okay? It will take you from what you know to be true, take you away from your comforts. So that may be why it's the Six of Swords, right? Because sometimes it's uncertain. The Fool, it's uncertain, but you're willing to take the risk. You're willing to take the leap of faith. Judgment. Yes, judgment is being called in your career. It is being called in your professional life, right? So this judgment, right? I also am getting here where Spirit is saying that sometimes judgment too is, you being watched for an opportunity. And now these people are like, let's make the call. We've seen all we needed to see. You got introduced to, a CEO, or you got introduced to someone through a friend or an association, and you know who the person is, but you weren't sure, or no, what's okay. Spirit is saying you weren't aware of who the person was, like, right? You may be like, oh, this person works for such and such a company. Okay, nice. It's nice to meet you. Talk, you chop it up. You give them your resume, but you don't recognize they're the CFO, they're the CEO, they're the COO, they're the hiring manager, they're the branding manager, right? You don't realize that whoever this is now is taking a keen interest in you, and they're calling judgment on this situation because they want you to come work for them. I'm getting that Six of Swords judgment. They want you to come to them. They want to offer you an opportunity, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? They're offering you this opportunity and you're taking it. Now let's clarify rest and renewal. Rest and renewal, Garden of Venus. Okay. Clarifying Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. We have the King of Cups, right? I'm getting heavily still that this is someone you can rely on. Also, this is an opportunity that is reliable, is what I'm getting with this King of Cups energy. This is comforting. So you may be taking the time out to discuss this new opportunity with your person, your partner, husband, wife, whatever you call them, right? And this person is supporting this decision. They're looking at it from all aspects. This is good for our family. This is good for us. This is good for you. What do you need from me? Right? And in this moment of rest and renewal, where you're taking the time to look at your options, look at this new possibility in front of you, look at this new opportunity in front of you. Yes, it's a hard decision because, yet again, the perfect storm. This is structural changes, but in the structural change, you have one thing, one person that is still very solid in your life, and this person is helping you to make this decision. Now, it doesn't have to be a partner, right? It could be a family member, a close friend, someone you can rely on is the energy I'm getting. This King of Cups is someone you can rely on, and they're helping you work through this decision. Now, the Two of Coins, like I said, this is an opportunity of growth. So this could also be an opportunity where you could see yourself successfully having and managing two careers, right? Yeah. You can have your main career and then you're being tapped for this side gig over here. And you're like, do I have the time to put energy into this? And your person is saying, yeah, we do. I could take on more of this over here when it comes to our home. If it means that you're over here, guaranteeing and securing our future, guaranteeing and securing our station in life, babe, I'll pick up the slack over here. And I say that because the Queen of Cups. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming through, right? This is also talking about self-care. Nourishing yourself, nurturing others. You are not going through this change alone. And I do feel like the people in your life, Taurus, they recognize this is a monumental and a momentous time for you. So you're not doing this alone. Like, yes, the final decision is yours, but you're going to be able to make the right decision for you, right? Even if you're looking at which one should I choose, right? The two of coins, not necessarily, oh, I'm going to keep both opportunities, but you're like, which opportunity is best for me? Balancing them out, weighing them out. You have the support here, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is doubling down for me that your support system is very much on lock. All you have to do now is rest and take the time you need to say, which way do I go? Bring it to God in prayer, Hierophant. Bring it to God in prayer. Bring it to your source. Bring it to source in prayer, right? For me, I believe in the divine mother, father, God. I believe in the source creator. I believe in the Sophia. Okay? I believe in my guides, my angels, my ancestors. So bring it to them in prayer. Whatever your belief system is, bring it to them in prayer. Meditation is prayer. Chanting is prayer. Prayer is going within. Prayer is centering yourself, right? Yes, the Hierophant talks about a figurehead. You are also the figurehead in your life. So I'm very much getting here that April, an opportunity and an offer comes through. And you're also being called to take the time and say, is this what I want? What should I do? Where should I go? Right. This is even you have an opportunity to go to your current employer and be like, listen, this is an opportunity that has been presented to me. This is the pay they're offering me, benefits packages they're offering me. Can you match this? Right? You're sitting here weighing your options. Can you match this? Sometimes we need to boss up in our own lives. Sometimes we need to take the and be, like I said, the figurehead in our lives, and not just, we don't let life live us. We live life. And that is what that perfect storm is saying. It's time for you to step into life. Yeah. Whatever this change is, whatever this new opportunity is, it's the Page of Coins. It is bringing a financial increase. All right. It may not start off as a big jump, but it's a significant jump. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Coins is higher than and greater than the 10. And the 10 is talking about familial wealth, generational wealth. The page is saying that you stepping into this opportunity, you taking the time to go into this opportunity, right? You being adaptable, you being flexible, you know, saying, I choose to go this way. I choose to embrace this. I choose to take on this opportunity, right? Or even successfully renegotiating with your current employer, right? And you're saying to them, this is the benefit I bring to you. It's about to go out the door because I'm being headhunted somewhere else. What can you do? Right? Because you've done the work, you've gone into yourself. Okay. And now for me, this Hermit card is telling me you're stepping out of that internal self-talk. You're stepping out, right? And you're coming back into the fold. You're coming back into the world. You're coming back with a decision being made by the end, because 64, remember, leads to 10. 10 is completion. 10 breaks down to 1, new beginning. So by the end of April, you would have made this decision. 10 of Pentacles. And what did I say? Generational wealth. This is why your partner is over here standing 10 toes down and saying, whatever you want to do, babe, I got you. Because this isn't only good for you, this is good for us. This is good for the family. Six of Coins. This is good for the family. Reciprocity, right? Having the opportunity to be able to live comfortably and to be able to give back, right? This doesn't mean like you're just giving to family, right? It could mean that like if you're someone who's very philanthropic, this is additional money where you can, you know, donate more to your charities, participate more, like be able to say, you know, this. So, you know, I know this because I have friends that are in, you know, very much still Christian and in the church, and they take tithing seriously, right? And tithing doesn't mean you're giving to the church. Tithing can mean you're giving continuously every month. You cut a check to an organization, right, of your choosing. But whatever this is, whatever the opportunity you've landed on is an opportunity that will bring you financial success. I ain't gonna lie to you, they're gonna be mad. Whichever one you don't pick, they're gonna be mad. These three people, and I say three because those three swords signify three people. Those three people had the opportunity to keep you and they didn't. It's not your fault that they chose wrong. Okay, Taurus, it's not your fault. All right, final messages, Spirit. Final messages for Taurus. It says, stop doubting yourself. You have accomplished so much. Exactly. Eight of Coins. Stop doubting yourself. You've accomplished so much. Remember, it's your hard work that got you here. It's your hard work that got these people. 1 second. To take a second look at you. Just because you're a friend of a friend, if you can't do the work, I'm not hiring you. Period. Yes, a friend of a friend got you through the door, but your work, your hard work, what you've built for yourself, the name you've built for yourself, it did the rest. Right? They really want to talk. Communication is coming soon. Absolutely. They will be reaching out. What I say, you'll be getting contacted in April, and by the end of the month, you will be making a decision, Taurus. It says setbacks will spring you forward. Yes, this is why the perfect storm is saying you're now stepping into life. Okay, you may have been set back in the past, but now with this communication you're about to get in April, it will spring you forward. So step into you, step into your power, step into life. Live life. Don't let life live you. All right, Taurus, this has been your message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Let me know if this resonates. Okay? Ashe y'all.